Hey everyone, Heen here. And today we're looking at a topic that we get a lot of questions about: how to live stream gameplay from a console such as the PS5, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch. When playing a PC game, you can simply grab the video using screen capture software such as OBS and send it to your stream. However, with a console, the question is, how do I get the video into my computer so I can stream it to the world? The answer to this is to use a capture card. This is a device that takes the HDMI output from the console and converts it into a USB video source that you can connect to your computer. There are other considerations too. You will need some sort of audio capability in order to be heard on your stream, and you may also need some audio routing and mixing options to manage things like music and chat. This can all get a bit complicated, but there is a great solution from RØDE that helps to simplify things, and that's the Streamer X. Let's look at how to set up this step by step. First of all, we're going to connect our console to the Streamer X in order to capture the video stream. This is very easy. Just connect the HDMI output of your console to the HDMI input of the Streamer X. You're going to need to see your game, and that's where the HDMI through port comes in. You can connect this to your gaming monitor, and this will deliver latency-free video from your console back to your monitor. It supports up to 4K 60Hz and 1440p 144Hz gameplay, so you don't need to compromise on resolution or frame rate unlike some other systems. With the Streamer X connected to your computer using the supplied super speed USB cable, you should now see the video source available on your computer, ready to bring into your stream. The next task is to consider your audio. There are a few different options here depending on your preferences. You can connect a microphone such as the PodMic via XLR for a pro studio look. Or you can use a headset such as the RØDE NTH100M for a classic gaming rig. Or you can even use a wireless microphone, which is great if you don't want to have a mic in shot. Just clip a Wireless Me or Wireless Go 2 transmitter on and you'll have great cable-free audio. You can now select the Streamer X as your video and audio sources in your streaming app. And you're good to go for a basic setup to stream your console gameplay to an audience. There are additional things you may want to do. For example, you might want to incorporate music or gameplay chat. To do this, you can use the powerful companion virtual mixer software, Unify. This software allows you to bring in up to 6 virtual audio sources, in addition to your microphone and audio from your console. Let's take a look at how to set those up. When you start up Unify, you will be able to set up the channels you need. I'm going to make a setup that includes not just my console sound and a microphone, but also a chat service such as Discord, some music from a streaming service, and a Zoom call with someone else who will join the stream. Finally, I want to be able to play in some sound effects from the pads here on the Streamer X. So I'm going to select the hardware channels I need from the Streamer X. I just drag the ones I need up to the mixer section. I'm going to take the HDMI audio, which is from the console, and the XLR microphone. The pads are automatically available, so there's no need to add those. Then I can select the virtual devices I need. I'm going to use the chat channel for Discord, the music channel for my streamed music, and the virtual channel for my Zoom call. And when I click finish, you can see my mixer is all set up and ready to go. Now I need to assign the audio in my other apps. I can do this by clicking this Launch Windows Settings button within Unify. Here you can see any of your music or chat apps that you have open, so make sure to have them running. Now you can click on Discord and select the RØDE Unify chat output as your output device. Click on Zoom and select the Unify virtual output. And choose the music output for Spotify. Now you can close this settings panel. This will ensure that each of the app outputs appear on the correct fader on the Unify mixer. Finally, I can go into my streaming software, and select the Unify Stream input as the audio device. This means that all of my sounds will be mixed together in Unify and then sent to my stream. I can use the faders in Unify to balance all my audio sources to make my stream sound perfect. I can also set up what I want my smart pads to do as well, whether playing sounds, changing voice effects, or triggering other actions. There's a lot more you can do in Unify. For example, setting up different submixes for each channel, as you might not want people on your Discord chat to hear anything except your voice. This, along with other advanced audio processing options, are all covered in our Unify user guide. There's a link in the description below. And that's it. From a simple stream that's capturing your console gameplay and adding in your voice, to a complex stream with multiple audio sources and submixes, the Streamer X is the most flexible and easy to use streaming solution for console gamers. Thanks everyone, and happy gaming.